What's up, guys? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mentor Generations with Teacher Angie. Once again, if you are an OG of the channel, yay! Welcome back and thank you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And please remember to share, like, and comment on the content. Ever wondered how energy keeps the world in motion? Well, today we are diving into the fascinating law of energy conservation and transfer. We're going to discover how energy can't be created and or destroyed, but only transformed from one form to another. Whether it's powering up your favorite gadgets or fueling the natural world, understanding energy is key to unlocking the mysteries of science. Ready to see energy in action? Let us get started. So today's lesson is going to be about the law of energy conservation and energy transfer. Now, this is the good works of a dude named Julius Mayer, and we have James Prescott as well. James Prescott Joule. That's why we measure energy in joule. Probably it's attributed to his name as well. And yeah, so we have one of the lesser known contributions. Albert Einstein too had a contribution to all of this, and so yeah, it's just interesting to get to know some of the dudes behind this. Now, where were the ladies on this? Why don't we have a lady's name on this? I'm just wondering. It's just like something that's popping in my head, but that's besides the point. It's all in history. What we know is that we have the law of energy conservation in place, and we're going to look at energy transfer as well. So yeah, as a review, what is energy? Now, energy is the ability to do work that will create motion. That's known by everyone. There are many different forms of energy, like kinetic energy, and that's the energy of motion, and potential energy, which is the energy of position in relation to an object, or the energy of an object in relation to its position or distance in some definitions as well. So yeah, what does this law say? Now, this law says that energy cannot be destroyed or created. It can only be changed from one form to another. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to the other. That is the law of conservation of energy, or the law of energy conservation. Let's take a look at some examples we can find in our world. Think critically. Can you see where all the energy goes? Where does all the energy go? It kind of seems just like it just changes in forms. It doesn't really go nowhere. But at the back of your mind, you need to know that all sources of energy is from the sun. The sun is the singular most important source of all energies that you may think of. Let's take out some examples of how this law applies to life. Swings, for example. A swing has potential energy when it's still. That converts to kinetic energy if there is somebody sitting on it, and then back to potential energy at the highest point of the swing when it's like swayed, and the total amount of energy remains constant. It is like with respect to the amount of swing that the person has on the swing. Another example would be riding a bike. Well, riding a bike involves energy transfer, as the muscles of the person provide the kinetic energy to the pedals of the bicycle. And then what happens? This transfers the energy to the wheels and the ground as well, propelling the bike forward. And burning wood. When wood is burnt, the chemical energy stored in the wood is transformed into heat and light energy. The total amount of energy before and after the burning is the same. Nothing changes. So that energy is just changing in forms from chemical energy to heat energy or thermal energy and radiant energy or light energy. Next, hydroelectric dam. A hydroelectric dam demonstrates how energy can be transformed. Water with potential on the dam, it has potential energy, and it can flow downhill because it's like raised high up. converting to kinetic energy. And that what happens with that? Well, it turns the turbine to generate electrical energy. Let's look at the pendulum. This is with regards to Newton's cradle. Potential energy in the first ball becomes kinetic energy as it collides with the second ball, and the energy is transferred through the series of the rest of the balls in the pendulum. Now, conservation of energy ensures the total amount of energy in the system remains constant despite transfer between potential and kinetic energy. Trampoline. Hey, how many of you love trampoline? Have you been jumping on a trampoline before? Did you do that over the weekend? Well, jumping on a trampoline has some aspect of energy as well. Now, jumping on it involves transferring your energy to the trampoline as you jump, which then bounces you back up. The energy is transformed from your body to the trampoline and then to your upward motion. Solar panels. Ooh, solar energy right there. Now, solar panels convert sunlight into electrical energy. The energy from the sun is transformed into electrical energy. People put solar panels on their roofs. Have you seen any around where you live or in your neighborhood or where you've traveled to? And this is done to capture the energy from the sun and use it to power their homes. It's actually one of the source of clean energies. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the fascinating world of energy transformation and the law of energy, so you can see clearly that energy is neither created nor destroyed, but is just transformed from one form to the other through the system. Continue to enjoy your learning, guys. Thank you so much. It's bye-bye for now. See you next time.